leaders. How are we? Let me hope everyone is good. My name is Kayinda Usaamah. I'm very humbled to be a trainer tonight. How is everyone? Are we okay? Are we enjoying the time? Are we enjoying the markets? How is the market treating you for sure? How is the market treating you for sure? Let me hope you're enjoying the market. Let me hope you're enjoying the team building. Let me hope you are enjoying the business. This is one of the best online businesses I have ever seen in my lifetime. It's very beautiful. It is very profitable. It is going to help us, all of us, to achieve our goals. I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you, this business is going to help us achieve our goals. So everyone who has just joined us, thank you so much for joining in this 10 p.m. training. This 10 p.m. training is a training for leadership mentorship. Um, okay. It's a training for leadership mentorship. We have mentorship here to help people learn how they can build their business. That's what we do here every single day. Hope everyone is enjoying. The market is good, by the way. I think all of us were enjoying the market. Are we doing so? Are we enjoying the market? Yeah? The market is good. Let me hope leaders, you are trading. You know, most of us, we are not trading. You are there telling people how Royalty works, but you don't have any trade going on in your room. You know, you can never market something. Never. You can never market something you're not using. It's like you're selling clothes, but you're dressing very badly. Who will buy your clothes? It's like you're selling cars, but you are riding a border. Who will buy your cars? It's like you're selling houses. Someone is not hearing me. Someone is saying that network is. Someone is saying my network is bad. Please, anyone can tell me, am I audible? Can people hear me? Am I audible very well? Please guide me. Someone write for me a message there. Do you hear me very well? Thank you so much. My brother who has wrote a message that I'm not clear. That is the Kacherezi Karekezi Benon. Please, Benon, get where there's good network. I think it's on your side. So leaders, we are just 30 minutes. You know, for me, I don't want to train for long. You know, I remember when I was still in primary school and high school, any teacher who could come, I want you to bear with me, this gentleman, there's no I can work without him today. So any day, when I was in class, I was just concentrating for a few days, for a few minutes. If a teacher comes, takes a lot of time, my brain will switch off. So I don't understand it anymore. And I was reading somewhere, and someone said that a human being brain concentrates for only, was it 17 minutes, 15 or 30, something like that. So I think it was a scientific fact. And then I remember when you were in meetings, I've ever been in meetings, the longer the meeting goes, the more rubbish it becomes. People no longer bring Sultan. People no longer bring serious arguments in the meeting. The more it goes very long, the more it becomes very long. Let me start my training right away. Today, I have organized a very beautiful training for you all, and I want to share it with you here so that we can get started. We are live on YouTube and here. So please, if you missed this training, come on YouTube and watch it. It will be recorded there. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me get started right away. So we are going to get started. We are going to get started right away. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. I think you can see my screen very well. Today, my training is stay motivated as a leader. Stay motivated as a leader. This training is for leaders. Leaders, my argument is we are the pillar of this business. We are the pillar of our teams. We are the pillar of our people. The people we are bringing in the business. We are the pillar. We are the ones to help them be successful. Okay? So please, we are going to be there. We are going to be the pillar. So as a leader, I want you to stay motivated. Stay motivated as a leader. Okay? Stay motivated as a leader. That is my training today. What is motivation? Motivation So, as a leader, I want you to be motivated. Motivation is a feeling which helps someone to be high in what they are feeling, in what they are believing in. When you decide that I want to lose weight, and then you get motivated about it, that feeling you have to get started on an action which will lead you to results. That is what motivation is all about. So as a leader, I want you to be motivated. I want you to say, so I want you to stay motivated as a leader. I'm going to give you my reasons why I want you as a leader to stay motivated. Because the moment you're not motivated, nothing will move. You will not trade, you will not build a team, you will do nothing about your business. But the moment you decide to stay motivated, everything will move smoothly. Everything will move smoothly. Are you ready? Are you ready? I want to see whether the people I have in class are really attentive. Someone come in the chat box, write, I'm ready. Then I know that I have people who are following. Come in the chat box, write, I'm ready. Then we go. Let's come in the chat box. Right, I'm ready. Yes, Noah is ready. He's very attentive in class. Brave Mark, I can see you. Abson is very attentive. Leader Sarah is very attentive. Fantastic. Juliet is attentive. Fantastic. Let's go. Let's go. Those are just 5 people. Where are the rest? Right, I'm ready in the chat box. We proceed. Right, I'm ready in the chat box. Charles is very ready. Charles from Kenya. We are happy to have you in the training today. Leaders, I want you to be motivated so that you can build your business. Okay? Think big, dream big. As a leader, you must think big. Think big more than your people you brought on the team. Okay? think better than they do. What is thinking big? Thinking big is seeing what other people are not seeing. You are thinking beyond them. Let me tell you a story. We joined the business, me and my leaders, my uplines. Leader Dr. Fred is the one who introduced me to this business. He taught us at 8 p.m. Those who attended the Luganda session, that gentleman is the one who showed me Royalty. That was 2021. I started in August, on August 16th. That was a bull run year. I made crazy money in just a very small period of time. Then boom, the market crashed on the following year. That was 2022. You know what's up? Many people quit the business because the market had crashed. Bitcoin was at 69,000. It went down to $15,000. Can you imagine? From 69 to 15,000. So that means we had a lot of market crash, floating loss and whatever. Many people quit the business. But as a leader, we sat down, we did strategies because we are thinking big. Otherwise, if we didn't do that, all of us would be doing other things. Now, the question is, you who's listening to me, who had just joined us a few months ago, would you be in the business? Maybe no. Maybe no. Why? Because the leaders who would have become the pillars of you joining this business, finding systems, finding training programs, these guys are not available. How will you do the business? So as a leader, I want you to think big. Think beyond everyone. Are you getting my point? And I want you to dream big at the same point. Many people, whenever they hear the word dream, they think this is motivational speaking. They think maybe those are things which are not applicable. Those are things which can't be done in real life. Let me tell you something. I want you to go and do research. Every successful people, these are the words they usually speak in their interviews. Go and watch their interviews. Everyone, even if in sports, in music, in business, whatsoever. These are people who dream big. Dreaming big is very important. Otherwise, if you don't, you will work for nothing. You will work for nothing. So dream. I want you to be a big dreamer. There's a guy, he was in a different company, a network marketing company. That company was selling coffee, like you see Starbucks in America. He's a Black American. Now, this gentleman was new in the business. But for him, he had big dreams. One day he was like, I wish I'm going to build a very big business and I make a lot of crazy money in this business. But by the time he was thinking about that, he was new in the business. He didn't know anything. He didn't have any experience. He pushed the business. Then one day, he with his team decided to have an event. They invited the people. Like we have events. Next month, we have an event for Royal Cube. Like that event, the events we usually have in Kampala. Let's build our business so big that we start having these events even in other countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, Malawi, Rwanda. You get the point? So now, on that event, no one came. They invited people, but people didn't come. The hall was empty, full of only members. But this leader, do you know what he did? He was very smart. He had prepared for the event. He just moved to the stage and he did his presentation to the empty chairs. Very enthusiastic, with a lot of energy. The same energy he would have used when people came. Unfortunately, people didn't come, and he decided to use the same energy he would have used to the empty chairs. He did the presentation, he did the closing, he was very happy, they clapped hands, and you know what's up? It was really crazy. After very many years, sometime, this guy was ranked as the top earner in all network marketing companies in the world. He was making $1.3 million a month. His name is Halton Bugs. You can search him on Google. I want to tell you that big dream, dream big. Dreaming is free at the end of the day. I want you to sit down one day and be like, one day I'm going to be trading with $100,000 on my Binance. That is free. Join the top 1% of the world. The top 1% of the world, they think differently. They think differently. When there is a New Year's Eve, everyone is preparing to go for fireworks, to enjoy life, to go with their girlfriends out. 1%, they're thinking about how to make money on that day. Someone goes, they buy an ice cream machine or rent it. Then they go in a certain area where they're going to have events and they put their business there. As you are celebrating a new year, this guy is celebrating new income. The 1%, for them, they think differently, totally different from the common man. As a leader, I want you to be the same. Think differently. Don't think like other people. Believe big. I want you as a leader, the way you are going to be motivated, the way you are going to stay motivated is to believe big. What do I mean by this? How do you see yourself in the 5 years time to come? We are in 2024. Someday we are going to be in 2029. How will you be? How do you see your image? Some people, they don't believe in themselves. Even if someone invites them to come and explain the business, they feel small. Okay? Some people, when they meet people to explain to them Royalty and how it works, they edify their prospects more than they edify themselves or even their leaders they have gone with. Because they don't believe in themselves. They don't think what they have is very important. I want you to believe big. I want you to believe more bigger than anybody else. We have a very good business. There are things I want you to take a screenshot. Go to Royal Q app. Tap home. Royal Q usually have an advert which moves with the different topics. Someday, Royal Q was saying it has made $100 million profits for people. Today, it is saying it has made $140 million. That means extra $40 down the road. One day, you will see Royal Q celebrating $500 million profits. The question is, as it achieves all those milestones, are you benefiting? That means the more money it makes, it is trading for people. The question is, those people under who? You or other people? I want us to believe in our business. For me, I sat down and I realized this application is still here until maybe they bring a better application or technology. And even if it happens, this robot upgrades every year. Those who were with us last year in December, Roku upgraded its system for almost 3 days. They upgrade. They are ready to change. They are ready to improve. Such an application, be ready to build it. It's going to feed you for all the time it will be existing. Believe big. Think about when you are V6 someday. Build your legs very well. Find out leaders to work with. Expand to another country. You are speaking good Swahili. Why don't you go in Kenya and build business? Or in Tanzania? You will know very good Kenya, Rwanda. Why don't you go in Rwanda? Board a bus. Go to Rwanda. Find out people whom you can work with there. Show them the business. What size of business do you want to have? I want you to believe big in this business. What size of business do you want to have? How much capital do you want to trade with? How much? How much big? What size? My goal is $100,000. That's what I want. $100,000 seated on my Binance trading. With $100,000, I'll do very good trade settings. I give my robot all the coins on the robot. I sit down and enjoy. I enjoy the show. Any coin which goes up, I have it in cycle. Any coin which goes down, I have it in cycle. It is buy. I have margin calls. Anyone which goes up, I sell. Anyone who goes down, I buy. All coins on Royalty. Who doesn't want that for sure? You don't need any signal. Because every signal they will bring, you already have that trade going on in your robot. Can you imagine? Think about it, you people. With $100,000. How big do you want your team to be? Do you want to have 5,000 people, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000, 1 million people under your team? What do you want to have? What size? How much money do you deserve? As you see your work ethic, your ability, the way you are going to build it, how much money do you think you'll be deserving? Is it $1 a day, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 a day, a month, a week? What do you think you are worth? Okay, those are the things I want you to think about as you are dreaming big and staying motivated doing your business. Okay. Then another thing, act big. As a leader, your actions should be bigger than anybody else. Slow and steady will starve you to death in royalty. I'm telling you. Slow and steady, it will starve you to death. I want you to imagine we are in a jungle. You know, for me, sometimes I have a friend, he's in forex trading. Whenever we are jazzing, he always tells me that life is a jungle. For him, he loves jungle so much. He loves wildlife. He usually tells me that life is a jungle, survival for the fittest. Either they eat you or you eat someone. And that's what life is all about, by the way. Some people, they are in a jungle, but they act as if they are oysters. Slow and steady will starve you to death. You want to sign up one person in math. That means in a year, you have signed up only 10 people or 12. Then the following year, you do the same. By the time you want to become a V2, these guys' robots are expiring. You'll never hit V2. Success loves speed. Success loves speed. Success loves speed. Think about the gravity. Let's go to the laws of physics. If I'm standing under a mango tree, it has very good ripe mangoes. I am looking at them above the land level, and I want to have some mangoes. What do? I pick a stone or a stick, and then I throw it with a lot of energy to go at a very high speed and hit this mango before the gravity force pulls it down. Now, when this stick or the stone goes up to the tree above in the leaves and hit this mango, by the time the gravity force gets serious, I have already achieved my goal. And you know what's up? When I hit this mango, even the gravity force is going to help me so much to achieve more of my goal. And then the mango will come down and it will drop, boom, on the ground, and I will enjoy it. Those are the laws of physics, gravity and speed. What is gravity? Gravity is nature. Gravity is negative influence. Our family, your girlfriend, someone is telling you those things don't work. You get a new job, which makes you tight. You marry, your time is limited. You know, when you are not yet married, you have enough time to build a business. Mostly for you who are building teams. Because if you're not married, you have a lot of time. More than a married person. But the day you will get married, your time will be cut. You want to go online prospect? Baby girl is saying, hey, come on. We need to have a firstborn. You are like, that is really serious. You go. You are missing time. How about if you were very fast, you throw this stone up, it hits the mango. By the time the gravity pulls you down, by the time you marry someone, your time is now limited. When you're already achieving success, the mango is down, coming down automatic. You no longer need any force there. Am I bringing a clear example? If you had not thrown this stone with a lot of force so that it can have higher speed, you wouldn't have hit the mango on the tree. When you don't use speed to build your business, it will move slow. Gravity will catch it. Okay? Your team, you're building it very slow. Gravity will force your team not to grow. That is nature. Their robots are expiring. The market is unstable. They are there. They are not. At the end of the day, you are not achieving anything from this business. Success loves speed. If you want to trade, please think fast. Don't waste time. You want to be a good trader. Look for capital. Sit down and look out for how set goals. Have a strategy. How are you going to grow your capital? How are you going to grow your capital? Are you going to get a loan? Are you going to sell some assets? Are you going to do a fundraising? What are you going to do? Are you going to call someone and get money? What are you going to do? Look for capital. Don't waste time sitting there to wait for nature to bring you money in the pockets so that you can invest in this business. Don't do that. You are wasting time. This will starve you to death. We are not meaning you are going to die, but we are saying that death means not achieving anything or stop earning. Grow your capital. You want to be auditing, don't waste time. Start today. Go to your status, post your business, go to your contacts, talk to them. Hello, how are you, Cynthia? You have been my good friend for a long time. There is a gig I found out, and it's very good online. It is paying people good money. I want you to watch this video. This lady is called Rita Kagua. By the way, I found her live on Sunday. She was talking about Reiki. I was amazed. I was like, wow, this is fantastic. The lady has made good money. She has 2 robots. One robot has made 15 million shillings in just a few months. She has trades. The trade which has less money is $500. Others have 2,000, 3,000. People who have money are there. Sometimes when we are trading with little money, we think everyone will have to trade with little money. Someone is out there trading with $50,000. Another one is trading with $1 million. Another one is trading with $500,000. Another one is trading with $500,000. Another one is trading with 1 billion shillings. People are there and they're ready to invest. Who knew that Rita Kagwa, the vlogger in Uganda, biggest vlogger, can join this business? So you have your friend Cynthia, show her this video. Like, I want to show you this app and how it works. I've been doing it for some good months. Could you listen to me? She's like, yes. Go to another person. Talk to people. Be very fast. Don't waste time. The more you waste time, the more the fear comes in, the more logic comes in, the more you put in emotions. You are like, what if? They're going to call me names. They're going to paste me in my groups. They're going to tell everyone. You start getting that negative energy. Do everything very fast. Decide very fast to run very fast. That's how you achieve. That's how we achieve dreams. Focus on activities, not results. One of the mistakes leaders will do is to focus on results. Someone checks their robot to see how much money they have made in a day. The question is, how many activities have you done in a day? How many people have you talked to in a day? How many trades have you put in a day? So that you can check the money you have made. Why are you checking money without doing anything? Don't check money. Do activities. Come on. Yesterday I was watching a video, a TikTok video. We have a senior citizen here in Uganda. This man is called Imam Kasozi. So one was the guy who was interviewing him asked him a good question. It was like, okay, they were doing an introduction. Then, like, we are very busy there. We are looking for money. Then this senior citizen asked a question. Hey, the problem you are looking for money, that is your problem. That's why you are not seeing money. The day you will start doing activities, you do the job, do activities, do the work, money will bring itself. Money will bring itself. The problem for you, go out there to look for money. Now, our people here, they want to just see results. They want to see people coming on their team. They want to see activation. They want to see the money. They want to see trades doing everything on its own, but they are not doing any activities. Please, I want you to focus on your activities, daily activities. How many people have you talked to in a business about your business today? How many trades have you put in today? Those will determine the amount of money you will make in a day. Which day? The following day. Set goals that scare you. Set goals that scare you. When you set goals that scare you, this will make you work more harder. This will make you work more harder. This will make you not relax at all. People are setting up lousy goals. In this month, they want to make $10. Who can fail to make $10? Who? Who for sure? Set goals which scare you. Wake up very early in the morning, work very fast. Eh? The unconventional curve, the unconventional growth curve. What is this? The unconventional growth curve is this. Think in terms of skipping levels. Think in terms of skipping levels. That's what we call the unconventional growth curve. Do we have parents in the room? If we have parents in the room, do you have anyone who's a parent in the room? Can you type yes in the chat? I see you. You're a parent, you have children, or one child, or two, or three, or 10. Do you have any parent in the room? Aha, Claire Sophie is saying yes. Some children, they skip levels. You give birth to the baby, they sit, I think they sit about 4 months or 5. I think on the 7th month, they start crawling. By the time they make 8 months, if I'm not mistaken, they stand up. Then they start taking steps by the time they hit a year. But they are babies. By the time they hit a year, for them, they are talking. That means they are too fast, that their levels they skipped. They didn't waste time on crawling. They just stood up. They didn't waste time on sitting. They just stood up. They started walking. That's what we call the unconventional growth curve. So when you want to grow your business, think in terms of skipping levels. Have you ever thought about being a V3, even if you're a V1? It's like you are pretending you want to skip a V2. But you wanting to become a V3 means that you have to work very hard to the level of someone who wants to become a V3. Let me give you an example. Becoming a V3, you need 100 people on your team, with 3 V2s on your team. But becoming a V2, you need only 20 people. So if you are V1 already and you want to become a V3, that means you are going to use a lot of effort. This will make you hit the V2 rank very fast. You won't even feel it. It was not your focus. So that's what we call the unconventional growth curve. Think in terms of skipping levels if you want to grow your business very fast. How to take a quantum jump. As a leader who's super motivated, taking a quantum jump is very important. Well, how to do that? Most people operate with a mindset that assumes success comes one step at a time. Many people think like that. That's why they don't grow. They think things are going to do themselves. I'm going to give you a story. There were 2 eggs. This is a story. Don't ask me for a video. It is not yet out. Listen to my story very well. There were 2 eggs. Now, these eggs we are discussing. When you hatch, what do you want to become? The first egg was like, I want to become an oyster. Do we know oysters? Let me see whether I can show you an oyster and how it looks like. Let me just see whether you can see what an oyster looks like. Oyster. Let's come here. Console. Share my screen here. I want to teach you something about oysters. This is what an oyster means. An oyster, it is a living thing. And sometimes oysters, they eat them. These white people, they eat everything. In Uganda, we don't eat these things, I think. And in oysters, that's where they find pearls. These pearls women wear. So let me ask for oyster. See, I want to tell you my story so that you get a clear picture of what I'm talking about. Oysters, they look like that, by the way. They are found in oceans. They are found. Uh, they are found in on seas. When you go to the sea, you can find these oysters, and that's how they look like. Huh? They're living things, but when you find them, these creatures, as if they are non-living things. Let's go back to our training as I'm telling you this story of two eggs. So these two eggs we are discussing. One was saying, what do you want to become when you hatch? Like, I want to become an oyster. Because the oyster lives a free life. An oyster, it never feels pain nor happiness. It is just there. When it's on the sea, on the water, it has no goals. It can it can go wherever the wind takes it. The wind. The wind leads to the move to the waves of the water body, like a sea or an ocean. That's where the oyster goes. The sea feeds the oyster. Whatever food it brings, it's what the oyster eats. The oyster is just there sailing, enjoying life until death. No stress, nothing. They're like, wow, what a very beautiful lifestyle. Then it's like, okay, now you tell me also, what do you want to become when you hatch? The other egg said, for me, I want to become an eagle. An eagle. Because the eagle eats only what it wants. The eagle has goals. The eagle flies above. It is one of the loneliest birds. Okay? In the bird kingdom. Do you have bird kingdoms? Because I remember we studied the animal kingdoms. Is it also part of the animal kingdom? Whatever. The eagle is always there, lonely, above the clouds. But it has a clear vision that it can even see a rat moving under grasses. However, it is very high, flying there high. It has a clear vision. It is so speedy that it can use just a few seconds to fly down and get this rat before it runs away. The ego can do whatever it wants. It sleeps where it wants. It sleeps up on the hills or very up on the tallest trees or on the tallest mountains and hills. That's where it stays. It eats the best food. It never eats dead food. An ego only eats fresh meat. I want to become an ego. Life is risky. There's a lot of work to do, but you live the best. That's what I want to be. That's what I want to be. So as a leader, what do you want to be? Do you want to be this kind of leader who gets things done by themselves? You go to your status, you post, you leave everything to be done on themselves. Anyone who would want to the business, they will come. Anyone who doesn't want, or you are this kind of leader who can go extra mile and see these guys. Who are these guys who have watched my status? He starts inboxing them. Hey, Joan, how are you? Did you like my status? I saw you watched it. The whole video I posted. By the way, those things are real. You can ask me any questions. Joan, by the way, feared to ask you. That's why she was silent. But the moment you start her, you ignite her, you break the ice, Joanne will start asking questions. I know I've been seeing those things for some good months now, but are they real for sure? Yes, they are real. Now I have questions. Can I use my money? Now Joanne is asking questions. Then you answer the questions. You answer all the objections. Then you ask Joanne, do you have a national ID? She's like, yes. By the way, let's register Binance right now. You give her the link, she registers. You give her the link, she registers right. They're like, can we get one and we start? I want you to test this and enjoy the digital life. She's like, yes, I have money. It's on my Airtel. Does Airtel work? She was like, yes. Do you know that you can get an activation because of going extra mile? Other people think they don't, everything will be done by themselves. No way. Go extra mile. Become an ego. Don't be an oyster. Most people set goals they know they can achieve. That's what most people do. They set goals they know they can achieve. Can you imagine? Can you imagine people setting goals they know they can achieve? How do you set a goal to make only $20 in a month? You can achieve that. How about if you set for 2,000? You strive very hard. If it fails, you make $500. How is that? How to do it? Simple. Don't accept current circumstances. I usually teach you this. As a leader, I know you face a lot of challenges in life. Please don't accept that to stop you from achieving your goals. There is no lifestyle where it will be straight. Everybody has problems. The King of Britain, King of England, King Charles was diagnosed with cancer. If you think you have a lot of problems, someone who has just got a throne last year from a mother who was not dying for very many years, this guy has who has no problems. Tell me who has no problems. So don't accept current circumstances you are facing in life to make you not achieve your goals. No way. Don't live life with a lukewarm heart. Lukewarm heart. What's a lukewarm heart? A lukewarm, this is water you can put your hand and you feel nothing. They're just warm, not cold. Remember, lukewarm is something very normal. Don't be like that. Be with the heart which wants the best. Don't be with a lukewarm heart which settles for less. Third, passion is a very important key of progress. A very important part of progress. Passion. Passion. Do you love the business you're doing? The moment you don't feel it, you will not do it. The moment you start loving this business, you're going to do it more aggressively. Feed your passion with the visions of dream that is dramatic. One day I'm going to do it. These days I usually tell you that I'm going to do this training and then I forget. I'm going to do a training about dream. How to dream. How to do dreams. How to do a dream board. What's a dream? Many people don't even have dreams. We gave up on life. Ever do that? We are here for very few years. Why waste time on giving up? You can achieve more. If others did it, why not we? If you fail, set up foundation for your next generation. Many generations today they are enjoying because of decisions of their grandfathers and mothers. Why don't we start the same trend? You work very hard. Work very hard. Even if you don't enjoy the money, let your children enjoy it, and your grandchildren, and your next generation. What's wrong with that? How do you feel when your whole family is very poor? How do you feel? The whole family has no big asset in this country. how do you think we feel? We feel very bad. Can you imagine? These guys don't have any land, a prime land. They don't have any enterprise, a family business. My goodness. Everyone who is born in this family, you have to work very hard. You have to strive for your life. How do you feel about that? How about if we change the trend? And we work very hard. The digital world is here. It is easy. It can be done by everyone. We make good money. We buy assets. We change life completely. Even if you die tomorrow, your children will not be the same. I'm telling you. You train them about money. You die. This, oh my goodness. Let me tell you how beautiful money is. You die today with money. Your children start driving after school. They start managing businesses. They become responsible citizens. How will they get time to go for clubbing when they have a hotel to operate and manage? But look at our life today. Look at our life for sure. I'm talking about me. You are born and you have to work. You have to hustle from day one. How about if we change the trend? And I think this business can help us. It can give us a good cash flow and we change the trend. We can change the trend. When our grandchildren will no longer think about food, even rent, even transport. We are thinking about different things. Maybe moving the legacy of their grandfather, kayinda Usaamah, and you started a hotel. For them, they want to build a railroad with a train, an electric one in your names, Saramanyiraho, electric train from Fort Portal to Kampala. You never know. You start the foundation. So feed your passion with visions of dream. That is dramatic. You know what dramatic means? You know, on WhatsApp, when you are dreaming, please have a funny dream. Think about it and laugh at yourself. Let me give you an example. Have a dream of changing your life to a better one. For example, you can say, your dream is to be the real estate mogul. You want to be the best in real estate in your country or in your region. Like you build schools for hire. You buy a good land, you put buildings in school structures, and someone rents them. You build other buildings in hospital structures, a certain hospital rents them, they give you money. I have never seen hospitals shift. That means they will give you money for life. You build other buildings as hotels, then you have rentals and apartments. You become like, when you think about your dream, it is worth almost $1 billion. But you are here making $10 a day. Don't worry. Have a dramatic dream, which will scare you to work very hard, which will make you not settle for less. You know, sometimes we settle for less because we have little dreams. You make $10 a day, you feel like you are done because your dream is too small. You are dreaming of riding a motorcycle, which is for only 5 m. How about if you dream to drive a Land Cruiser 2023? Man, think about it. So the $10 won't excite you to make you even work more harder because you know that you haven't achieved anything. You are grateful, but you want more. That's what I'm teaching you. Be illogical and unrealistic. Logic doesn't work in hustling, in building. It doesn't work. Some people with a lot of logic. Logic never works. Who has ever, in my country, our president is not a professor, was not the best man in education or anywhere. Out of the blue, the guy came, he had a dream. We were in a chaos, a political chaos. Someone comes, is a president for 2 days, goes, another one for 1 month, goes. We are in a really chaos. The guy went in the bush with his friends. He sold the vision to other people. They bought it. Today he's a president for 40 years since he came. I learned something from him. For sure, by that time, it was not logical to do it. to go and fight all these governments. It was unrealistic. The more it was even unthinkable. You can lose your life with your friends. But he did it. Today he's a president. He has set a pace, broke the record. He has ruled this country for 40 years. No one has done that. So when you want to achieve something, don't put a lot of logic. You want to build a team, you want to get around, you think you're going to use a lot of logic, my dear. Do things, you just do things anyhow. Don't worry. Just do it. Don't put a lot of brain in things. Just do it. Just do it. Be flexible. Just do it. You never know. Do things differently. Don't do like what others do. I always tell people that where there is a bandwagon, there is no money. Where there is a bandwagon, there is no money. When you see everyone doing this, no money there. Do things differently. Try other ways. Be creative. Change your actions. The way you do things, change them. Go extra mile. The extra mile, I'm going to talk about prospecting. The extra mile is prospecting. You know, you post a picture on Facebook, someone likes it, it's about business. Why don't you inbox that person? That's what the extra mile means. Hello, how are you? My name is Sarah Maniraho. Thank you for liking my posts about business. It seems you're interested in online businesses. Go extra mile. You never know. Have a chat with this guy. By the way, why don't you go extra mile and call people you have ever showed business? Wake up a day and you are like, today I'm going to call everyone I've ever showed my business. We're going to talk live. I no longer need WhatsApp messages. Write a list down. David, Sarah, John, Edward, Jackie, Moviru. You write all these guys. Then you buy airtime and start calling one by one. Hello, John. Nice to meet you. Long time no see. Happy New Year. You know, I've never talked to you on a phone call since last year. Happy New Year, my brother. Hey, how's work? How's life? Everything's good? By the way, I called you because I'm really curious. Last time you told me you wanted to trade. But these days I'm not understanding. You asked, are you still on the course? They're like, yeah, by the way, I am. Only that I had a wedding and I'm done with it last weekend. Now I'm set. Let's start on Monday. My question is, if you didn't call this guy, would we have started on Monday? No, the answer is no. N-E-N-O in capital letters. Go always extra mile. And that is the magic in our business. If you don't follow up, you lose activation. Anyone who follows up in marketing makes the sales. I want you to practice this. Even if you decide to do WhatsApp calls, it works. You sit there, write down people you have ever showed business. You do phone calls every day. Don't worry. I know you are in Dubai, maybe Qatar or Saudi. Sit down and call audio calls, WhatsApp calls. Hello, how are you? Habari mzuri, my brother, how are you doing? Let me hope you're good. How is life? Life is good. That's fantastic. By the way, I wanted to ask you a question. Last time you told me we are serious about trading and you wanted to do it. What happened? I wanted, but I got scared. There is a company which closed. And I was like, even I to invest my money and it closes. Handle that. Handle that objection. Okay, let me see next week by Friday. I'll get started. Write them down. Do another phone call. If you do that every day, we're going to achieve a lot of things. You do that every day, you're going to achieve a lot of things. So the universe likes speed. Work with the urgency, work hard, move fast. What is the universe? There is you're going to learn a lot of things in this training. I want you to go on YouTube, search for a video called The Secret. Watch it. It's like a documentary, but there is a concept they usually teach and it's real. Don't watch it. Those who want to understand what the universe is. There is a saying that the world we are living in is a living thing. It is just a formula. That the world is a living thing. It connects with our soul and our brain and minds. Let me give you an example. Have you ever been there and you like a certain food? Do you know that when you start moving, you start to see that food? Or you ever been there, you like a certain car model? When you go in town, you only see that car model. Only. That's the power of the universe. It connects with your interest. Whatever you are interested in is what you see. When you are interested in brown girls, light-skinned girls, you're a gentleman. When you go in the city, these are the only girls you'll be seeing all over. The universe gives you what you want, but you have to work for it. You have to keep the bond very strong. So that video called Secret, it was teaching you that how to work with the universe to achieve what you want. When you attract negative, the universe will give you negativity. You see these people who commit suicide, they think about it, they want to do it. The universe always gives them reasons to commit suicide. At the end of the day, they do it. People who think poorly. Have you ever met these people who think they are poor? They always say, for us who are poor, you know, those guys are always poor. They never make money. Never in life. They're always miserable. They're always poor. They're always broke because of their mentality. And the universe gives them what they think. Have you ever seen these people who are always happy? They're always happy, no matter the problem. The universe gives them happiness. They lose a child, but because for them they want happiness, they get a visa to Canada. They can relax out of the blue. So the universe likes speed. Quote this. Work with urgency. Work hard, move fast. The universe will give you results you want. These are not taught in school. These things are not taught in school, nor in the church or in the mosque. These are theories of other great people, and they're true. Apply it, they will work. Think about winning, you will. Think about achieving, you will achieve. Think about it. Work for it. Work looking at it. Dream it. Feel it. You're going to achieve a lot of things. Thank you so much for watching my training. My training is how many minutes? I think 40 minutes. And thank you so much for attending. Have a great time unless someone has questions. But thank you so much for really attending this training. I hope you have learned something. Have we learned something? Have we learned something? Yeah. Have we learned something in this training? Someone say yes in the chat box. I see those people who have learned something. Thank you so much, Noah. Thank you so much. William, thank you so much. Juliet, thank you so much for attending. I feel good when my class is available and we learn something every day here. This training of 10 p.m., we dedicated it to teach extra stuff, which we don't talk about trading here. We talk about team building, we talk about personal development, we talk about different topics which can really help us add information to our life and our business and mentor our leaders to be the greatest people who will mentor others and we grow together. Thank you so much for